Yesterday I had my driving theory test, and there was an option to practice these kind of tests. Like, you could go on a website and then you could buy like a pack of tests that look similar, and then you could just practice them. And there were 30 tests you could practice. I practiced all of them. I even practiced them 3 times, like the same test 3 times, 4 times. So in total, I probably practiced like 50 tests just for one test. But I failed anyway. And then you hear people, there's always some people who just has the gift naturally to just pass. There's somebody who didn't practice, but who passed anyway. So how come I have just practiced 50 times, maybe more? I practiced every single day, every single morning, and I failed anyway. You know, I can come up with a lot of excuses like, oh, but I wasn't really concentrated. Like, sure, I wasn't, but still not a good excuse because I could have been prepared for that. But anyway, my point is, you will fail even if you practice so hard at something that you think that it is inevitable, or what is it called, unavoidable to fail. And I just wanted to give you some tips on how you can handle these frustrations. Because yesterday, I don't think that I've ever been that sad for years. The feeling of coming out, both your friends passes the test with ease, and I fail with 6 mistakes. And the amount of numbers that you could get to pass were 5. So that was like the maximum mistakes. So of course my brain thinks, if I just had one less mistake, and I overthink it, I begin to get sad, of course, but more like frustrated. Maybe you haven't failed at like a driving test or anything like that, but maybe you can relate to the feeling of disappointment after having trained so hard at something, but failed anyway. And that's the whole point that I want to come out here with this video. You can practice 1,000 times at something, you can still fail. Your odds are never 100% safe. So when we fail, what can we do? Honestly, the tip is so simple that it's almost irritating to hear. And that is, you just have to keep going. What I mean by keep going is that you forget about it. You forget about you just failed. Then you move on in life. Because the thing is, if you begin to get sad and you overthink it too much, you're just gonna waste your time. Because the mistake that I did yesterday was that I was so sad and frustrated that I just thought to myself, you know what, today I'm just gonna get a chill day. So I watched reels for like 2 hours straight. And I was just like, what the fuck am I doing? No, like what the fuck? I just failed the test. And here I'm sitting being a sore ass loser. Isn't that what I've been talking about? That you shouldn't be. So when you lose at something, you have 2 choices. You either stay down or you get back up. And that's what I got reminded. It was actually my kind and lovely mother who told me this. Because I was in an angry mood, of course. I wasn't really feeling like talking to anybody. And then she hits me with, you can't be angry forever. You have to move on. So what you can do now is reflect on why you failed. And then making sure that you don't do that mistake the next time. And that is one of the few times that my parents' words actually like gave me like a slap of reality. That of course she's right. I just have to try again. It's just a test. It's not the end of the world. So that is what I want to take you with you today. So if you have just failed miserably at like a job interview, sports, something, then just remember, you can go cry about it, nothing will change, or you can begin to fucking work on it, so that fucking same as miserable feeling won't happen again. That is the choices that you have. And I can tell you personally, for me, the answer was that I was too nervous. I didn't know how to handle my emotions. I overthinked. I wrote down my answer, my first intuition, and then I changed my answer. So that is what I can take with me from that test. There's always something that you can take with you when you fail at something. That's why failing is equal to learning. Learn when you fail. Hope this will help you, because it helped me. Thank you, my kind mother. See you tomorrow.